unforgettable experience on this tour. Even though I was the only participant due to a last-minute cancellation, it turned into a private tour, and it couldn't have been better. I was running late, but the company was incredibly accommodating, which I greatly appreciated. My guide, Joe, was exceptional. His deep knowledge of the history and culture of the areas we visited made every moment fascinating. He also shared insights from his life in South Africa, adding a personal touch that I loved. Exploring different neighborhoods, admiring the local art, and learning about the origins of each area was truly enriching. The food stops were fantastic, every meal was delicious, with generous portions that will definitely satisfy your appetite. Just be sure to start the tour on an empty stomach. My only wish was for a dessert stop to complete the experience. Overall, I highly recommend this tour to anyone looking to dive deep into the local culture and history. It's an experience you won't want to miss. We thought this would be a food tour, so I am writing this review to clarify others' expectations. I think that a food tour should be all about food, including learning about the ingredients or food culture. This was not what we experienced. If a walking art tour with food stops is your jam, you might love this. Part 1. Stopping at various shops to encourage you to buy from local artists. Part 2. Walking around Maboneng to see the many beautiful murals. Part 3. Stopping at hole-in-the-wall restaurants to eat where locals eat. Excellent food. We stopped at 3 restaurants, Nigerian, Ethiopian, and Egyptian, but ate Zulu food. And Kosi, our guide, is Zulu. We enjoyed learning about that culture, and my daughter loved the language lesson as he taught her how to say word with the clicks. I was disappointed that when I asked about food, ingredients or recipes, I was told to Google. I think this was a great experience but should be described differently on TripAdvisor. Joe is a very friendly and informative guide, keen to cover as many topics as you would like to as you walk the streets of Mabo. Then there's the food. Today we started with a taste of Zimbabwe at Kalahari time, such as soul-warming broth. Then, across a few streets packed with cool graffiti to triumphs for a taste of Nigeria, jollof rice, so deeply spicy and good. Then there's the local favorite, Borbriston steak at the hidden gem Luxor. So naughtily fatty and spicy. And we rounded out with a Ghanaian 3 rice and chicken dish at a Kwabo hotpot back near our starting point. Okay, another cheeky beer too at Bertrand Cafe. Why not? Great to find out about the cultures behind the dishes, and some of the secrets to these recipes. This is a short but really enjoyable and educational way to share a meal. We enjoyed ourselves immensely. The foods, the sights and the conversations were wonderful. There were only 4 of us on the tour, my wife and I, along with a mother and daughter who were traveling separately from us. We ate delicious foods from Nigeria, Ethiopia, Zimbabwe, and South Africa. Our guide was awesome, making changes on the go, such as the last restaurant, which was scheduled to be Egyptian food, was very loud, and he was able to find us a great South African restaurant in minutes. He was even able to procure some wine for us. We loved every part of the tour. Kosi was such a wonderful guide. I really appreciated getting to understand Maboneng, and he really seems to know everyone there. I felt like a guest of honor with him as our guide. We had Ethiopian, Nigerian, South African, and Zimbabwean food, all dishes I would not have ordered on my own. The variety was amazing. And we got to walk it off by touring the murals. This is a great tour if you want to understand the culture of Maboneng. Don't miss this tour. You won't regret it.